Hey everyone, I'm your fave Nurse B. First off, if you hear anything, it's because I have this little human being right here in my lap. I have to do this video, so let's just get it done. But I wanted to address the question of whether or not LPNs are being phased out, or should I get my LPN? Oh my goodness, like I don't know. First off, let me say this. I am an LPN. I've been an LPN for 4 years. I have never had an issue finding a job, keeping a job, having job offers come to me. Sorry about my ear, it just came on. But I never had any issues with that, so that's that. But I live in St. Louis, Missouri. But the first thing I would say is do your research. Now, you need to look, okay, what schools are in my area? Look on job forums and see, okay, are there any jobs out there for LPNs? Are they getting hired in hospitals? Are they, look in your area. And then I would definitely go like online, like on Facebook groups, and ask them there. Now do this. Do not ask, are LPNs being phased out? My cousin who's never had a job and doesn't want to do anything with their life, they're telling me I shouldn't become an LPN because LPNs are being phased out. Like, don't do that, because it's so annoying on these nursing forums when you keep saying the same question. They ask that all the time. Are LPNs being phased out? Are LPNs being phased out? It's annoying. But I would definitely just go on that group, whatever group you're in, and go, when you go on a Facebook group, you can search within that group and you can put in LPNs in hospitals or something like that, LPNs being phased out, something like that, and those keywords will pop up, and posts that people have already put up will come up for you, and you'll be able to see some of the comments that people left, and that'll be able to be helpful for you versus you just saying the same thing that everybody else keeps saying, or LPNs being phased out. So that could be really helpful. Also, you could ask a question like, hey, I'm in such and such area, what type of jobs have you been able to find in this area, what's the pay like, on these nursing groups and forums. So they can help you. But just know that LPNs are not being phased out. In a lot of areas, LPNs are actually being put back into the hospitals, especially here in St. Louis, because I guess they don't have enough RNs. So they're actually getting LPNs in the hospitals, and they're saying they're like one hospital had told me, they were like, we'll hire you in as an LPN, and they told me I could come in on the neuro floor. I think it was oncology was an option. I think it was mostly neuro and ortho. Neuro and ortho were the two options that I had. And they were saying like, we're gonna speed up the process for you to be able to go back to school. So basically, I guess maybe it takes a year for you to be able to get eligible for like tuition reimbursement or help with school. But they're like, no, we speed up the process, and I guess after like 90 days of you being there, you can basically take the benefits of going back to school and them paying for your school. So that was one thing, because they really want LPNs to become RNs and RNs to go get their bachelor's degree in nursing. So they're helping you, they're speeding up the process. But the pay sucks. I'm just gonna say that the pay sucks in the hospitals for LPNs. I've heard it sucks in the hospitals for RNs too. The places that pay the most are the freaking nursing homes, and that's because they work you to death. But that's an entire different video, you all. So yeah, look in your area, ask people in your area, ask nurses that you know, CNAs that you know. I just wouldn't take anything from somebody who isn't working in the field, from people who are just on the outside looking in and looking down on LPNs, because people do have their opinion of an LPN. Some people feel like LPNs aren't nurses, they're not qualified, they're not good enough, this, that, and the third. It is what it is. But a lot of these people have never worked in the field. Like, they don't even know what an LPN does. They think an LPN is really like what a CNA does, just, doing basic ADLs. Some people really believe that's what LPNs do. Now in hospitals, I've heard that in hospitals, LPNs take on more of a role of a patient caretaker. But once again, I heard that, like, I haven't actually done it for myself. Like, and tell me what you think in the comment section. If you're an LPN, or if you're going to school to become an LPN, will you work in the hospital? Let me know, because I really want to know, or have you worked in the hospital, and how was it in the hospital? Were you doing patient caretaker work? Like, I really want to know. Put that in the comment section for me, you all. Or if you know of somebody that has worked in the hospital as an LPN, put in the comment section what their experience was like. I would really, really love to know. And put the area you're into. But, so, did she fall asleep? No, she didn't fall asleep. So that's the thing. Don't go by what people say, because a lot of people be hating on LPNs, and they just don't know. They just want to have an opinion because they heard somebody else say something. Do some research and make sure that it's pertinent to your area. Go on different job forums, like Indeed, things like that, and see, okay, what LPN jobs are being offered. Go from there. See how much the pay is in your area, because you might be having a pretty decent job, and going from where you're at to LPN may not really be that much of a difference. So it might be more for you to go straight to your RN versus you going from wherever you're at right now to LP and really not making that much money and still having to go for your RN and make more money. So look at that too. I really want to stress, like, don't always listen to what somebody, don't even just listen to what I say, do the research for yourself, because so many people are very biased and they're really ignorant about what it is to be an LPN and what we do and how much we get paid and things like that. So I'm so tired of hearing it. Oh my goodness, like, I'm so tired of hearing it. When people ask these questions on nursing forums, you get a lot of comments that are like, look, I've been a nurse since 1992 and they've been saying this for the past years, like, nurses are not going to be, LPNs are not being phased out, they need us, And I especially believe this is true with, you know, baby boomers are getting older. This is like, we have a very, very large population of elderly people and they need more help. People are living longer, sicker. They're living longer and they're sicker. So of course people need you, like, they really, really need LPNs. One, because there is a shortage of nurses. Two, because there's a huge growing population of, like I said, people who are older and sicker, and they need nurses to take care of these people. So I don't see the reason why they would let LPNs go, especially because if I'm in a nursing home, not to just say, I'm not saying that only LPNs can work in nursing homes, I'm not saying that, but if I run a nursing home, why would I hire all RNs to work in my nursing home when I can get an LPN to do it and pay them less? Like, why would I do that? It's not like it's a magnet nursing home, you know what I'm saying? If I could just get one RN and 5 LPNs, and these LPNs can essentially work under the RN, why would I just get all RNs? That makes no sense. So economically, I don't even see why it would happen, if you get what I'm saying, you all. Let me know what you all think of it. Have you went to school and have people told you, oh, don't become an LPN because you're not going to be able to have a job, or you're not going to be a real nurse, or this and the third is going to be hard for you, don't do it, why would you do it, go for your RN? I want to know, like, I'm sure people have said it, I'm sure you've heard of it from your family, or people have given you negative comments about being an LPN. Let me know in the comment section some of the crazy stuff you've heard. How do you overcome that? What are your comebacks for that type of thing? For me, I just keep on making my money and going to the bank, cashing my check. Like, I know my worth. I know that I'm a great nurse. I know I do my job. I know that, of course, there's plenty of things that I really, really need to learn and want to learn as a nurse. And I feel like I'm always working to improve myself and my education. But of course, there's way more that I can learn as a nurse. Even if I was an RN, even if I freaking was a nurse practitioner, there's so much more to learn in this field. That's why I love this field so much, because you're always going to be able to enrich yourself, and just, I love learning. Like, I really love it. So you're always going to be able to know, like, find something out. Something new is going to be out there for you. So that's that. Some people are like, oh, you're too limited as an LPN. There's still other jobs you can do. There's so many other places that hire LPNs, different job settings. And I'll put up here my video about it, all the different places that LPNs can work. But it's there. I mean, the only thing is the money. Of course, you're doing it for the money, but you can still gain the experience. And there's other ways to make money while you're gaining that experience. Hi, baby. Oh my goodness, look at this baby. She's like perching her mouth. Why are you doing that? But she got her all wrapped up in her swaddle. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment down below some of the things I asked you in this video. Subscribe, share my videos. So yeah, in conclusion, LPNs are not going anywhere. LPNs have a place in the nursing field. LPNs are nurses. They're valuable. They're part of the team, an essential part of the team, and they're nurses, okay? And there's ways to make money as an LPN. So yeah, that's my spiel on it. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace.